Up to question number 10, it was completed in the last video, and now let us begin again the 11, question number 11 along with the question number 11. It's a very marvelous question, and dear children, it's my effort to give you an idea how to frame the situation, how you all will be able to frame the questions to convert the question into linear equation in one variable. So let us read a question for you. Question number 11. Baichung's father is 26 years younger than Baichung's grandfather and 29 years older than Baichung. Here one person it is only talking about, that is Baichung's, his father and his grandfather. But how we start assuming the situation, Baichung's father is 26 years younger than Baichung's grandfather and 29 years older than Baichung. So let us begin with Baichung. Let it's Baichung's present days. Baichung's present days. This is a tips for you all. Whenever you do the questions based on age, we always start with the present age, that is X years. Now here it is Baichung's father is 26 years younger than Baichung's grandfather and 29 years older than Baichung. So here now as per this we have Baichung's father is, that we get. What it is? It is this is given 29 years older than Baichung. It means this is X plus 29 year. Now we will have Baichung's grandfather is. What it would be? Baichung's grandfather age would be what? In this it is said that means Baichung's father is 26 years younger. It means it would be 26 years older. So grandfather will be what? X plus 29 plus 26 years. This would be. It means whatever it is, this is X plus 55 years. So after making this all situation, you won't have any problem. Only the problem is up to this, how to establish the situation it is given. Now this is given, the sum of all this is 35. So this gives you X plus 29 plus X plus 55 is equals to, this is, we have 135. So when you solve it, this is 3x is equals to 135 minus 84. So this gives you 51. So x is equals to 17. So what the x we have? We have Baichung's present age is X, which is 17 years. Baichung's father is 17 plus 29, which gives you 46 years. And yes, 17 plus 15, 55. Baichung's grandfather, that is a, yes, come on, grandfather's age. So this is all about question number 11. So it was some interesting question number 11. So what's important, what's here aim, what's the challenge? We need to make this equation. So this is all about question number 11. Now question number 12. About question number 12, we have 15 years from now, Ravi's age will be 4 times his present age. Here we'll start in question number 12. Let Ravi's present age. What is this? X years. And in this question it is 15 years from now. So 15 years from now, Ravi's age will be, what will be? X plus 15 years. You must understand the meaning of the word 15 years from now. Means अभी से 15 साल बाद, 15 years from now, Ravi's age will be what? X plus 15 years. And now we'll go to the question. 15 years from now, Ravi's age will be 4 times his present age. Means it is given x plus 15 is equals to 4 into x according to question. This is the situation it is given. So 3x is equals to what? 15 and x is equals to 5. So what is being asked here? What is the Ravi's present age? Which is question number 13. I definitely will not do for you. We'll discuss a rational number. Suppose it is x multiplied by 5 by 2. Question number 13. Suppose this x into 5 by 2. It is said that when we add to the result, this is the result, we add this 2 by 3 and it gives us minus 7 by 12. So I don't feel you will have any problem to do this. This you can do very easily. Now here we will do question number 14, 15 and 16. They are very, very important questions. They are actually, what do you mean by important? Important means it's a bit difficult to understand the question in a straight way. Otherwise, there is no problem if you understand the question. Question number 14. Lakshmi is a cashier in a bank. She has currency notes of denomination rupees 100, rupees 50 and rupees 10 respectively. The ratio of the numbers, these notes. So here we will start doing question number 14. Let the number of rupees 100 notes, let the number of rupees 50 notes and let the number of rupees 10 notes. Let us see. What are they? Here it is given in the ratio, so we don't have any problem. It is 2x, it is 3x and this is 5x. I don't feel there is any problem to assume all these three conditions. It is given in a straight way. Now this is say that the total cash with Lakshmi is, see, let me tell you, it's very, very clear. If 100 notes 2x, I am just asking you, if anybody will ask you, if you have 5 notes of rupees 100, how many rupees you have? You will say, I have 500 rupees. If anybody will ask, you have 10 notes of 50 rupees, how many rupees you have? You will say 50 into 10, 500. So same thing it would be happening here. If 100 notes we have 2x. So what's the total rupees we will have? We will have total rupees 100 into 2x. 50 rupees 3x means here we'll write 50 into 3x. And rupees 10 5x means 10 into 5x. And the total rupees that cashier has, rupees 4 lakh. Rupees 4 lakh. This is given according to question. So now the situation you have what? This is 200x plus 150x plus 50x is equals to 4 lakh. 4 lakh. This is 400. X is equals to 4 lakh. X is equals to what? 1000. X is equals to 1000. Now what is it asking? How many notes of each denomination does she have? It is asking how many notes that cashier has of rupees 100, rupees 50 and rupees 10. So 2000 notes of 100, 3000 notes of rupees 50 and 5000 notes of rupees 10. If you will add all of these, you will have rupees 4 lakh. If it is coming, your answer is exactly correct. So just I am giving you a way how to do the question. It's not simply to find out the value of x. You need to write the correct answer in the question, in the last of the question. It's very, very important. So don't leave question to find out the value of x. Write down the final answer. I am doing you because I am making a video for you all. I am trying to give you ideas so that you all will be convenient to do the questions. Now we'll do question number 15 for you. So it was something idea it was given in question number 14, and if you got this idea, probably you won't have a problem in the question number 15. I have a total rupees 300 in coins of denomination rupees 1, rupees 2 and rupees 5. Here the same questions it is. It was in earlier question rupees 100, rupees 50, rupees 10. Here the coins of rupees 1, rupees 2 and rupees 5. Here number of rupees 2 coins is 3 times the number of 5 coins. Here it is given. So when we begin this question number 5, for knowing what's the number of coins of rupees 2 we have, we must know what are the number of coins of rupees 5 coins. So here we'll begin with let rupees 5, let the number of rupees 5 coins is equals to x. Hence the number of rupees 2 coins would be what? In the question it is given. The number of rupees 2 coins is 3 times the number of rupees 5 coins. So it will be 3x. Now this is not given about the number of rupees 2 1 coins. So here the number of rupee 1 coins is equals to, see, total coin it is given 160, and we know the number of 2 coins, we know number of 5 coins. So what would be the number of 1 coin? That will be 160 minus x plus 3x. Probably you all would get this. So this gives you 160 minus 4x. Now would go the same. Rupees 300 total we have. So this 5 coins x. So this gives 5x. 2 coins 3x. So this is 6x. And this would be multiplied by 1 because this is rupee 1 coin. So 160 minus 4x is equals to what? Is equals to 300. So this gives you 7x is equals to 140. X is equals to 20. So rupees 5 coins we have 20. Number 2 coins we have 60. 160 minus 80, that would be 80 coins. So this is all about the question number 15. You all need to understand how this situation comes. This is bit that you all need to understand in whole question. Otherwise, this is also the question like you all did the last 2 question. So this is about question number 15, and the last question of the exercise we have. In this it is said that the organizers of an essay competition decide that a winner in a competition gets a prize of rupees 100 and the participants who doesn't win gets a prize of rupees 25. The total prize money distributed is 3000 and find the number of winners if the total number of participants is 63. Here it is said that about the question is some organizer he organizes essay competition and he is distributing a prize money, and it is given a situation, last question number 16, that here it is given the total number of participants. This is given. What this is? This is 63. He says among of 63, someone has won and someone who has not won. So it is said that let the number of winners x. So definitely number of participants do not win will be what? 63 minus x. I don't feel you will have any problem because अगर 63 बच्चे में से x बच्चा जीत रहा है, इसका मतलब इसमें से उसको माइनस कर देंगे, जो बच्चा नहीं जीता वो मतलब जो बच्चा नहीं जीता मतलब जीतने वाले को अगर इसमें से माइनस कर देंगे, इसका मतलब उतना बच्चा जीता नहीं. अब आगे का क्वेश्चन क्या कह रहा है? 100 दे आर गेटिंग द विनर मींस 100x and this is given 25 rupees who they don't win. So 25 into 63 minus x, and the total money it is distributed is 3000. It is 3000. So this is the condition. This would be 100x plus 25 into 63. This gives you 1575 minus 25x is equals to 3000. So 75x is equals to 3000 minus 1575. So this would be, I think, 25 1600 1425. So the x is equals to 1425 upon 75. So this is coming 19. So the number of winners is 19 and the number of winners. They don't win. They don't win are 63 minus 19, which is 16. So this is all about your exercise 2.2. And now if you know this linear equation of two variables, so I don't feel you'll have any problem in exercise 2.3. But I feel I must deal a few questions from exercise 2.3 so that you all would be completed up to exercise 2.3. It would be better if you know how to do this. So in this I may have few questions, so you all will do by yourself. Let us take sixth part of question number, exercise 2.3. Question number 6. 8x plus 4 is equals to 3 into x minus 1 plus 7. I don't feel you'll have any problem. This is 8x plus 4. Now you may have 3x minus 3 plus 7. So this would come here. So the 5x is equals to what? This is 5x is equals to what? 4 minus 4, 0. So x is equals to 0. So do all the questions from exercise 2.3, and now again we'll have exercise 2.4 in, we have application questions up to question number 10. So we'll do it into a next video.